Come gather around and I'll sing you a song, a tale of Pat Garrett and the kid who went wrong. Here in New Mexico, long, long ago, when a man's only law was his old 44. When Billy the Kid was a very young lad, in old Silver City he went to the bat. Way out in the west with a gun in his hand, at the age of 12 years he did kill his first man. He kissed his poor mother, then fled from the scene, a bold desperado and not yet 13. He hid in a sheep camp, but short was his stay, for he stole an old pony and rode far away. At cards and gambling he next took a stand, and lived out in Tucson off the fat of the land. But the game was too easy, the life was too slow, so he drifted alone into old Mexico. It was not very long before Billy came back, with a notch on his gun and some gold in a sack. He struck for the Pecos, his friends for to see, and they all rode to Lincoln and went on a spree. There he met his friend Tunstall and hired as a hand to fight with the men of the Jingle Bob brand. And Tunstall was murdered and on the ground he lay. Billy swore vengeance on his killers that day. First Morton and Baker he swiftly did kill, then old Buckshot Roberts at Blazer's Mill. Sheriff Brady and Hindman and Lincoln he slew, then he rode to John Chisholm's along with his crew. The governor then sent for another fast man, Pat Garrett the sheriff, who told of a plan catch Billy napping at his gal. So he said, I'll bring him to justice alive or plumb dead. His trackers were many, they followed him fast. At old Stinking Springs he was captured at last, and taken to Lincoln and put under guard, and sentenced to hang in the old courthouse yard. J. Bell and Bob Ollinger watched day and night. Ollinger was mean and spoiling for a fight. Billy gave Ollinger scarcely a glance, just sat very still and awaited his chance. Bell got careless and Billy got his gun. Was the 28th of April, 1881. Bound in irons, he had no time to fret. Ollinger would get him there and lay the thread. Billy shot Bell when he started to run, then he killed Bob Ollinger with his own shotgun. Then he escaped on a horse that was near. As he rode out of Lincoln, he let out a cheer. Now his friends were all dead or all fled from the land. It was up to young Billy to play a lone hand. Sheriff Pat Garrett, he searched far and wide, never thinking the kid in Fort Sumner would hide. It was on a sad night when in the town Billy rid. He said, Miss Amigos, all heart to the kid. There's 21 men I have put bullets through. Sheriff Pat Garrett must make 22. Maxwell's bedroom and watched for young Billy by the light of the moon. Young Billy had gone for to cut him some meat. No hat on his head, no boots on his feet. When he saw two strange men on the porch in the gloom, he pulled his gun quick and backed into the room. Billy asked Keynes, then he spoke Maxwell's name, and from Garrett's pistol the answer it came. A swift, cruel bullet went clear through his heart. Young Billy fell dead on the floor in the dark. Now this is how Billy the Kid met his fate. The bright moon was shining, the hour was late. Shot down by Pat Garrett in Maxwell's bedroom. The young outlaw's life had now come to an end. There's many a man with a face fine and fair who start out in life with a chance to be square. But just like poor Billy, they wander astray.